do you think that's partly because orchestras really, or at least if one's thinking about that team within the orchestra, their focus is on selling tickets, and maybe selling tickets to the people that they're already selling tickets to, and that I think that the sort of work that we try to do with orchestras is about people taking part, people engaging in an experience. The concert might be, I mean, sometimes personally, I think building towards a concert the concert becomes almost like a distraction. It's the experience of building towards it that is what brings people together in a particular kind of shared experience. But it's not always the ticket sales that are really going to tell you whether you're selling the orchestra, is it?
Absolutely, and you know, for me, you're absolutely on the money with this, because you know, the process is so important. The process of bringing people into feeling that they are part of this community, feeling that they're immersed in it, that it's part of their sound world, and that they can enjoy it and they can understand it without inhibition and feeling, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing at this point. You know, I think we talked about this before. You know, we go to a concert, you know, it's a 3-movement classical symphony or it's a 4-movement romantic symphony. Hold on, I've just clapped at the end of a 3rd movement thinking that was the end, and because I went to see a Haydn symphony last week, and that's what everyone did, and now I'm listening to Tchaikovsky and I've clapped at the end of what I thought was the end of the piece, but actually it's only the end of the 3rd movement. This is a problem, and it's that kind of culture of suggesting that you are in some way inferior, or that's the implicit message there, because you don't quite know enough about classical music. And I think that process of being involved in the activities that Orchestras Live deliver, as you say, that's so much, you know, in terms of importance, it's so much as important, if not more important, than sitting in the concert and seeing and listening to a concert itself. And I think, just quickly coming back to what you were saying before, I did use the word lazy, and I think that thing of just appealing to the same audience is not necessarily the most imaginative way of taking your business forward. And let's face it, we know there's a whole new world of audience out there. It's not like you're going to lose the audience that you have, and as a result that means that it's the end of your business. There's a whole new world out there of people who can potentially be listening to your music and evangelizing about it, but you need to give them that opportunity to be part of the community first.